Welcome everyone to Texas Motor Speedway for the Axalta Cup Series. Here is your starting lineup. Chase Elliott, Ryan Blaney, two good friends, and we got Harvick and Truex. McDowell, Anthony Alfredo, J.J. Yaley. Brandon Jones with a horrible season so far. Flipped over twice in one race, and the one time he flipped, he hit the fence. We got Kyle Busch, Ryan Preece, Eric Jones, Stenhouse, Josh Bilicki with a pretty nice start of the season. Finished top 5 last race. Denny Hamlin, Logano, Bubba Wallace, another one that's struggling this season. Suarez, another one that's struggling this season. Kurt Busch, he's struggling too. Busher, Dillon, Reddick, Timmy Hill, BJ McLeod, Corey LaJoie, he's struggling majorly. Chastain, Cody Ware, Larson, Quinn Houff, Brendan Poole, Ryan Ellis, Ryan Newman, Eric Amarola, Christopher Bell, Matt DiBenedetto, Briscoe, Kozlowski, Byron, our 500 winner Cole Custer, still a shocking one. Bowman, and then Ty Dillon. And the drivers are off. Chase Elliott is going to lead them down the green inside the Napa Brakes car. Coming off turns 4. Oh, and I do want to say I'm using the older tracks because they run so much better than the new tracks, in my opinion. Yeah, that's why a lot of tracks that's why I'm running the older ones, and they're more better racing. Coming to the green in the Geico restart zone. Green flag in the air here at Texas Motor Speedway. Chase Elliott gets a nice early lead. He's pulling away from the outside lane. Harvick right behind him, trying to peek through the bottom, trying to get some of that clean air. But Harvick's going to follow him off the racetrack. And we got drivers blocking back here. Who's that? That's the 53 blocking the 22 of Logano. Logano's going to bump him out of the way. 3 wide on the front stretch. Blaney falling back real quick. Lap 1 has been completed. Down the back stretch. Well, not yet. Now down the back stretch. Austin Dillon, he's one to look out for. He won inside the 2020 season. Could he do it again? 3 wide, coming off turns 4 in the back. Chase Elliott loses the lead. Harvick takes over the lead. J.J. Yaley in second. Then we got Eric Jones and Chase Elliott and Anthony Alfredo for your top 5. Now it's Logano taking over that 4th spot and Truex taking over the 5th spot. Contact! Timmy Hill on the grass. Come back up onto the racetrack. Saves it! That's a pass in the grass is what they would call it. Timmy Hill and Byron going through the grass. Crash! Hard in the wall goes Logano. Up across the racetrack. Caution is out. And they're 4 wide. Surprisingly, they're not wrecking. Hard crash for Joey Logano on the inside wall. We know he is okay because he is driving. But let's go look at the replay. Doesn't look like he got a lot of damage though. Let's see what happened here. Oh, the 49 came up in him. Oh, that was a hard hit. Surprisingly, he's still driving straight. Let's look at the roof view. Slow motion here. You see the drivers going by. You can see how much they all checked up. They were a lot closer to the leaders. But we think Logano's still going to be in the. Oh, driver's pitting. Lots of drivers pitting. They're too wide down pit road. This is a very small pit road. Logano can't even get into his pit stop. Contact there on pit road. Harvick. Oh! Lots of damage for the 5 car. What happened here? Oh, crash on pit road. 5 car was coming out of its pit. Wait, what the heck? So it looks like that the 15 was pulling out while the 0 was pulling in. And then they crashed and plowed in the Harvick. Or not Harvick. Oh, Chastain was some damage. And then they all just checked up and Timmy Hill gets involved. Looks like the 1 got some damage too. Not Timmy. Yeah, no, Timmy Hill did get involved. And then the 48 got involved too. So there was a crash on pit road, and then this pit road is just so small. They just make contact all over the place. You really can't help it either. And then he just runs over the stinking man. He don't even. Oh wow, Chase said it. Wow, hate to see it. Bowman with a lot of damage because of that pit road crash. Started in the back. Bowman was hoping to make it up to the front. Crashed in qualifying. Hoping to make it back up to the front, but I think his day is over. Lights are out. Coming off turns 4, Truex starting on the pole. Right behind him is his teammate Christopher Bell, the new member of Joe Gibbs Racing. Green flag back in the air. Lap 9 out of 35. Truex and Bell with a strong lead. And we already got Harvick making big moves. And then look at Brendan pulling them. They got in that pit road crash. Him in the double zero. You can see that they went to the outside because they're definitely going to be slower. And they're battling majorly back here. Because lastly, we got to keep an eye out for him. He's good at these kind of tracks. You can see Atlanta, he started mid-pack. Him and Truex made their way back up. And with a photo finish between both of them. Coming off turns 4, they're still green. The 38 down to the bottom of the racetrack underneath Truex, taking the race lead. But Wall's trying to get to that bottom, but just can't ever. Oh, big crash behind them. The 10th car in the inside wall, looks like. Bowman involved. Austin Dillon may be involved. The caution is waving. See what happened here. Looks like Erica Marola might have slid up too high, and then it looks like that. Oh man, yep, they just nowhere to go for the 78. Just slid up the racetrack. Let's see if he possibly perfect. purposely wrecked them. Looks like he's in the wall too off the turn. Let's see here. It's hard to tell. I don't think he did. It looked like he turned to the right to maybe get out of the crash. But I'm not going to say he purposely wrecked them. "13 laps completed. We had 2 cautions so far. Anthony Alfredo. He don't like these cautions. He knows he's fast. He wants a win to lock himself in. Do the chase. Going out turn 4, pace car's in. Anthony Alfredo gonna lead us back to the green flag. Green flag back in the air. The 38 and the 43 up front. And it looks like Front Row Motorsports is gonna be possibly inside the front row after here. The 43 gonna try to bump him out of the way, not gonna work. And the 38 is trying to pass. They're trying to get to that front row. Ty Dillon started last. Watch out for Ty Dillon. He's up there inside the top 5. Well, top 7. Or now he's inside top 5. What happened to the 38? He's going backwards quick. Michael McDowell on the race lead. We don't even see him leading their restrictor plates. Blaney and the pulsator dropping in the middle. Michael McDowell clears them in the race lead. Kyle Busch to the race lead. We see him doing good at Texas. But look at Ty Dillon making it 3 wide. Down the backstretch. Side by side. Anthony Alfredo dives back underneath him, trying to take the race lead. You got the 52 almost turning him. Yellow is out. Big crash for Timmy Hill. What has happened on the backstretch? Timmy Hill with major damage. What has happened? And the 51 slides up into him. And oh, hard hit for Timmy Hill. We're gonna ride on board with Timmy Hill here, of course. Hill just had nowhere to go, and the 51 just sliding up the racetrack. Let's see from his view. Timmy Hill already got damage from pit road. And man, that might have been one of the hardest hits yet in that inside wall this season. Look at Timmy Hill's point of view here. Look at cockpit view. And he tried to save it, and he knows he's out. He just let go of the steering wheel, and he knows he's out. I think it's going to be a nice battle to the finish here. We got Ty Dillon up front, so he usually does pretty good. Eric Jones, we got to watch out for him. He's strong here at Texas, you can see. He's been battling off. Even J.J. Yaley started, I think, top 5, and look where he is. Like the driver that started front row, the 9 and the 12, nowhere to be found inside the top 10. The 12 and 13, Chase Elliott. He's right now, I think, 4th or 5th in points, and Chase Elliott, I don't even think he's nowhere. Oh, there he is, 17th. And look at the drivers that have retired. The 14, Don't know how he retired. I think he might have been involved in that pit road accident. Then we got the 66 and the 5 because of that pit road accident. Those 3 drivers honestly been having a tough season. Not gonna lie. Timmy Hill's been doing pretty good, but lights are still on, so we're gonna skip here a little bit. We're on lap 21 right now out of 34. Sure, we're coming back green on lap 23. Yeah, lights are out. Lights are off, and we are going to go in to crank it up, and we're going to be on board with the 53. Big crash under the crank it up, and that's Kozlowski, I think, that spun out right in front of the 53. It looked like, and that was a 38 too, a driver that we were watching out for. Michael McDowell, teammates spun. And they spun each other coming off the turn. Into Kozlowski. 3 Ford spinning in. Wow, did you see Balecki? Almost hits him. Almost hits the 2 car. And big damage for Anthony Alfredo. He might be out of this thing. It looked like he backed her up into the wall. He sure did. Clipped by Michael McDowell. Spins, backs her up into the wall. Back in front of the field almost. Oh, Logano almost hits his teammate of Kozlowski. And Michael McDowell, I think he might have barely tapped the wall here. Let's see. That was from another view. I don't think you're going to be able to see from right there. Yep, right there, barely taps the wall with his front nose, but I think he'll be able to stick in this thing. We have less than 10 laps to go, and it's not looking good for really any of these drivers. And the lights are out. Ty Dillon in the race lead right now. Started last. Could he pull it off and get the win at Texas? He only had 1 race so far sponsoring him. He's trying to get a win. The show that Spire Motorsports is good, and the show that they can win with him and Corey LaJoie. Green flag back in the air. Look at Ty Dillon pull away. Well, I don't think that 18 is going to let that happen entering turns 1. I think the 18 is going to fight him. Coming off the turn, Harvick's drafting with him. Please tell me they're not going to crash. Okay, they do. And Harvick says, nope, I ain't helping you. Harvick trying to go and win for himself. He doesn't want to help no one. We have about 5 laps to go here. Ty Dillon pulling away from these guys too. Look at the leaderboard. Ty Dillon 0.12 29 seconds. But look at them drafting, and then look at the game. Caution is out. What the heck? Don't tell me the 51 wrecked again. But BJ McLeod, it looks like he might have spun. The race might be over here. We actually might have a one-lap shootout, possibly. And right where I thought that they were good. Anthony Alfredo turns the 51, it looks like, into BJ McLeod. Need a better view. Anthony Alfredo. Oh no, Michael McDowell. What is Michael McDowell doing today? I think he's trying to get Anthony Alfredo out of this race. And I think the race might be called the Ty Dillon, possibly. Actually, they might actually have a one-lap shootout, to be honest with you. I forget what the caution laps are. I think it's 4. The lights are out. They are going to have a one-lap shootout. One-lap shootout. Ty Dillon trying to start last and get the win. Could he have it done here today? History will be made here for Texas. An unsponsored car might be coming home with the victory. Started last and trying to get first. So far we had photo finishes at Daytona and Atlanta. Could we have it here at Texas? Green flag back in the air. The 77 off to another strong start, but Kyle Busch peeks to the outside, side by side. The 4 car not going to help Kyle Busch. Ty Dillon coming off turns 2 for the final time. Down the backstretch for the last time. Harvick with the run off the turn. Harvick dives below the 77. Coming off turns 4. Ty Dillon is going to win at Texas. With the crash behind them. BJ McLeod hits hard. BJ McLeod must have crashed right off the start. And that's a big one. True. Oh, Anthony Alfredo flipping. This is on the start. Let's go to roof cam of BJ McLeod and what even happened? And there's just a big, and he's the one that flips Anthony Alfredo, and the pace car didn't even stop yet. That's how quick that crash happened. The 1 car of Anthony Alfredo flips. And he does get back on his wheels though, so that's good. Anthony Alfredo with a big crash. And let's see what happened here. Let's watch Truex. Oh! Did Kurt Busch brake check someone? The 15 almost upside down too, as you can see. I think Kurt Busch might have brake checked someone. Kurt Busch just isn't going. He has an issue. That's going to spin him through the bottom of the racetrack. And there goes Anthony Alfredo upside down. Let's look at Bowman's view. He's been having a rough day. Bowman seen the scary part, I think. Let's see it from Chase view. Checking up in the front. And wow. 15 almost flips, and then Anthony Alfredo up and over. let's see another view of this crash off Bowman. Because Bowman, I think, might have one of the better views, other than BJ McLeod flipping him. And the 15 almost flips too, just like how BJ McLeod is, right there, up off the ground, right there. And oh, he's on top of Bowman a little bit on his left front. And the big one happens on the last lap. It usually happens every race. But the 77 of Ty Dillon does get the win. Congratulations to Spire Motorsports on a good race. Other than the 7 finishing 14th, but still top 15 for that team is really good, and with the win, you cannot complain. Never Spire Motorsports wins. Thank y'all for watching. Great race, and I do want to show you guys the points. Wait, is this even recording? Yeah, no, it is recording. I was like, I better record him. This was the race before Atlanta. Now, I want to show you guys the race. Now, like the points. Now, who cares about the Atlanta part now? I want to show you guys the race. I'm using the 2017 playoffs. So you guys do know it's not rigged. If it would ever work, that would be nice. I think because I'm streaming, it's kind of lagging and everything. Oh, what the heck? Add them all together. And the points right now are, let me go all the way down. Points right now with Blaney in the race lead. Quinn Ovensek, Chase Selly in 3rd. Then we got Eric Jones gaining 6 spots. Then we got Eric Enrolla, Ty Dillon with the win. Ty Dillon 6th in points because of that. Byron, Hamlin, Kyle Busch, Harvick gaining 10 spots. He was 20th. J.G. Haley was the 21st. Look at him up there getting 10 spots. He's in 11th in points. Josh Bilicki lost 5, but yeah, Michael Waltrip. He's like that because he only raced a 500. So yeah. Same with the Ty Dillon, and I think that Brennan Poole might be a little bit glitched out too, but here's right now your chase standings. Blaney points leader, so that puts him to the top of the chart. We got Ty Dillon, Cole Custer, Stenhouse, and Kozlowski. Those are your top 5 people right now in it because of wins and because of leading points. Quinn Half 19 plus. Chase Elliott 17 plus. Eric Jones 12 plus. Eric Almirola 11 plus. Byron 10 plus. Denny Hamlin 7 plus. Kyle Busch 7 plus. They're tied right there for 11th. Hamlin and Kyle Busch. Harvick 4 plus. J.G. Haley 3 plus. Newman 3 plus. And Priest 1 plus. Drivers right now out of the chase that need to get themselves in by finishing good, which all these guys been doing good. They just get caught up in stuff. Except for Josh Bilicki. He did not do too good last race. And Tyler Reddick and Timmy Hill and Michael McDowell crashed. But Bilicki 1 point out. Tyler Reddick 3 points out. McDowell 6 points out. And 10 points out is for Timmy Hill. Thank you all for watching. A great race at Texas as we see. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe, like this video. And we'll be seeing you guys at the next race.